Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, let's take a look again on the gold market. So here you could see overall performance stands just perfect. So things that we discussed recently with the entry with the 3 drive, so a 3 drive works just amazing. It's have exceeded already the targets that we have suggested, and market is going up strongly. So it means that today is actually the end of the week already, and it seems that we should get the weekly grabber that will open absolutely different scale horizon. So for upward action, it might be more extended action on the gold market if we will get the grabber today. Speaking in the short term, as you can see, market currently is not at ever bad, so it has the room to keep going higher. And probably it should happen. So I think that somewhere around 1850, 1812 area, it could find some resistance where some retracement might happen. That we will be watching for. Meantime, those of you who have long position probably could keep it, as the performance of the gold market stands really very good. So on lower time frame, take a look on the fall time frame chart what we have. Since we do not have the extensions, we can't set the extension here, and the head and shoulders that we initially have talked about potentially has not been realized, this market just showing the straightforward action. We use the butterfly extension. It's ultimate butterfly targets, as you know. When the market exceeds the top of the butterfly, you could use a couple of extensions. First one is 127, 1803, and it already has been passed. Next one will stand around 1817, 1880. So it agrees with the previous top here, and potentially it might be the pattern like this, so it might be, I wouldn't call it as a head and shoulders, but since market very often keeps some symmetry, let's call it as a shoulder still. This might be some kind of the head. Once this action will be over and bullish grabber will be formed on the weekly chart, this minor retracement back in the body of the grabber should follow, just because if you'll take a look at this overall performance, you'll see that sell-off is very strong. And with this first upward reversal swing, the chances to get the deep retracement still stands rather significant. Maybe it will not be 618, but it should be 30% or even 50% retracement. That's the chance for those of you who are trading on the daily chart and you are still watching for possible taking the position. Currently, if you haven't taken the position based on the 3 drive, now we have pullback from the strong daily support area. We have the thrust action of the signs of the thrust, which suggests reversal and more or less stable upward action. And we should get, I suppose, weekly bullish grabber. This is sufficient context to consider taking the long position in the beginning of the next week on some minor bounce here on the fall time frame chart, or maybe even on the daily. So speaking on this action, I would suggest that, well, it's considered very straightforward and potentially very good for Napoli patterns. So for example, if somehow we will get some Brent bottom, for example, some minor retracement here, it also could be used for short-term trading. This is especially maybe important for those of you who trade on the intraday charts. So for example, if we'll take a look at the hourly time frame, I think that maybe 1773 is too deep level and more important to consider this reaction point. But anyway, if we will get the pullback somewhere to the 1790, the 30% retracement might be formed. So you can see here is a bit wide confidence stand. Then at the same time, this is natural support resistance area. If we wouldn't have this too deep spike down, I would call it some kind of double bottom. So this is neckline of the double bottom, something of that sort. And you can see it stands around the few level. So that is a nice area, nice support cluster where theoretically short-term entry opportunity could appear. And that could be treated, for example, as a Brent body trade on the fall time frame chart, because thrusting action here is very good. So that's been said, and in 2 words, on the daily chart, we're watching for end of this upward action, first swing. Then our primary aim will be to consider pullback here for taking the long position with upward continuation. That's the strategy for the daily, weekly. On the lower time frame, if you have the long positions, you probably could keep them. Others who would like to take the long position, you could keep now this thrusting action and trying to catch a retracement if it will happen.